Hey y'all, I'm Courtney Sharea. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to part 2 of the revenue cycle management series. In part 1, we talked about the revenue cycle management process, and now in part 2, we're going to talk about careers in revenue cycle management. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, I highly suggest that you go watch part 1. The link will be down below in the description. And once you get done watching that, then you come on back over to part 2 and watch part 2, okay? Let's get started. Today I'm going to share a few careers in revenue cycle management categorized by each step in the revenue cycle management process. Does that make sense? Did I say that right? Okay, y'all see, I'll make it make sense later. But before I jump into that, I just want to say that revenue cycle management is a very easy way to get your foot into the door in healthcare administration. A lot of these positions you can get with a high school diploma, and sometimes you don't really even need a lot of experience. Okay, so just keep that in mind if you're trying to get into healthcare administration and you don't necessarily know which way to go or to start. Revenue cycle management might be your entry into this field. Step 1, start of a claim. Patient registration and medical receptionist. These jobs are vital to the revenue cycle management process. Patient registration and medical receptionist professionals have a huge part in the revenue cycle management process. Typically, they're going to be responsible for greeting patients, checking patients in, collecting payments, and answering the phones. In addition to doing all of those things, they are also responsible for collecting patient demographics as well as verifying insurance and eligibility. Without the proper collection of accurate information, the revenue cycle process will be delayed. Schedulers and prior authorization specialists are other careers that can be found under the start of a claim process. Schedulers do exactly what their title says. They schedule. They schedule procedures, office visits, surgeries, etc. Based on a patient's insurance, some services require a prior authorization. So here's where the prior authorization specialist comes in. They are the ones who reach out to the insurance companies with the procedure that the patient is scheduled to have done to get prior authorization. Sometimes you get authorization approval that same day that the prior authorization is submitted. Sometimes it can take up to 14 days, but the prior authorization specialist is the one who is responsible to follow up on those prior authorization requests. Once the prior authorization has been approved, the prior authorization specialist will go ahead and release the patient to be seen by the provider or to have whatever services rendered. Great news, these positions do not require a bachelor's degree or extensive experience. For the prior authorization specialist position though, you may be required to have some experience, but you won't need a bachelor's degree. Salaries vary for these positions based on your location, but for the most part, since these are entry-level positions, you can expect a salary of anywhere from $35,000 to $45,000. Step 2, claim submission. Career types under this step are going to be more focused on medical billing and coding. So let's go ahead and take a look at the medical coding career. Medical coders review the patient's medical records and translate everything from the record into universal codes required by insurance companies. These codes are called current procedural terminology codes. It's the medical coder's responsibility to make sure the right code is used every time. A degree or a certification is not required to become a medical coder. Typically, salaries for non-certified coders are anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000. However, certified professional coders have more job opportunities. They have opportunities for senior level positions, and their earning potential increases significantly. Newly certified professional coders without extensive experience can expect a starting salary of about $60,000. And again, this is dependent on where you live. Also, earning potential increases based on specialty. For example, because of how complex orthopedic surgery coding is, those certified coders who are well versed in the specialty can make upwards of $90,000. And the next career is a medical biller. Medical billers submit claims after they've been coded and reviewed by the medical coder. They also follow up with insurance companies on unpaid claims, and they appeal denied claims. I combined step 3 claims management and step 4 AR management together because a lot of times the careers under these 2 steps are the same. The career examples that can be found under AR management and claims management are medical biller, AR specialist, and payment poster. A payment poster is responsible for accurately posting payments from patients and third-party payers. Payment posting also includes posting the adjustments and denials. Similar to the medical biller, an AR specialist follows up on unpaid claims from patients and third-party payers. These roles do not require a degree, and the typical starting salary is anywhere from $35,000 to $45,000 a year. Step number 5 is analytics. A few career examples are revenue cycle analyst and reimbursement integrity analyst. A revenue cycle analyst ensures complete, accurate, timely, and compliant charge processing. They develop processes which are designed to optimize and support departmental charge processes, reduce risk, ensure compliance, and eliminate waste. A reimbursement integrity analyst assesses the accurate and timely reimbursement from third-party payers. You may be able to find some analyst positions that do not require a degree. However, typically you're going to need a degree. The starting salary for these positions are usually around $65,000. As you gain knowledge and experience in the field, you can work your way into mid to senior level positions in revenue cycle management. Typical starting salaries for mid to senior level positions are around $75,000 to $85,000 base and a bonus package. A few career examples are a revenue cycle consultant, client manager of revenue cycle, a director of revenue cycle, or an AR manager. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this information was helpful. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like this video and leave me a comment. Also hit the bell notification so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank y'all so much for all of your love and support. I really appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video.